Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 11, the second last day of 12 Days of Talia. So if you can't tell by the title, I am doing a beginner ballet barre video. Now this has been a very requested video in my history of YouTube. I have been wanting to do this for ages, and I'm finally doing it for you all. I have though done an intermediate ballet barre video, so if you would like to check that out, and if you are at that standard, go ahead down below in the description and click on that video. So without further ado, let's get into the ballet barre. So this first exercise is just going to be a basis for everything I'm kind of going to be doing today. So mostly this first exercise is though for the way you wing your foot. It's very important to teach your foot to be in the right position. I remember when I was first getting my pointe shoes, and my teacher, she really made it clear that you have to go on pointe the right way. So going through this position is very important to learn because you do not want to be sickling back or really rolling forward. So that's what we'll be doing mostly in the first exercise. Make sure as well that you really rotate your legs and lift up when you go down and up through the legs. Alright, so the second exercise is going to be focused on the wrap position and going through tendus. This is again a very nice basis for everything you do in ballet. With a penny position, you want to be wrapped around the ankle, not too high, not too low. And you just want to sit it on your ankle. When you go out, you want to leave your knee where it is and then just put it behind. And make sure it is, again, not too high and not too low, and it's nice and winged and it's not sickled. If you do start to get bad habits in pointe, it will be there for the rest of your ballet career or just for the rest of the time of dancing, and it won't really help you at all in dancing. So I do suggest starting fresh, think of the right way, even if it is so hard to do. Really force yourself to do the right way because it will help you in the long run. so let's go into the third exercise. I'm kind of jumping a little bit more of a advanced person. I'm not saying like advanced person, but a more advanced beginner person. So if I was you and if you are brand new to Pointe, I would stop there. Don't go any further because you do not want to hurt yourself. But if you're a little bit more advanced for beginners, I definitely suggest doing this next one to start to ramp up your Pointe. So this is going to be a chape exercise to get the feeling of a sensation of jumping up to Pointe, but I guess it's not really jumping. You want to think of gliding out in any type of a chape. If you want to as well, you can do the exercise again if you'd like to be worked more. As you saw as well, I did following chape go into a plie and straighten. This again is trying to activate the legs, and it's also just a reminder of how to keep placement of the feet. When you bend, it's just trying to help you remember where your feet should be placed. So the fourth and final exercise is for those very advanced beginners and want to start going on one leg. Please, please, please do not do this if you can't. This is just for the basis of starting on one leg, so be very careful. Like I said again, you can easily do this again if you would like. Just go back and play it again. But I just wanted to give you some extra tips. If you are just starting to go on one leg, be super careful and make sure that when you do go up to the coup de pied, your core is tight and you're not sinking down. Really rotate and forward, and just think of growing whenever you go on one leg. Again, when you are going through the foot, make sure you always lift when you come down. I am making this exercise a little bit harder than what it would be in normal ballet because you are rolling down so slowly. It is very hard, so don't worry if you can't go right through the feet. Even I can't really, but that's just going to train you, so then when you do it faster, it will be so much easier. And as you saw at the end when I went right down and straight back up, I did go a little bit faster because that's kind of what you do, I guess. You go up and then you go like this. Make sure don't do it and don't push yourself and don't hurt yourself. I don't want to go too long with this bar video as it is, again, a beginner one. So those 4 exercises are very easy, simple exercises for any beginner. And like I said, the last 2 are more for advanced beginners, so beware of that. Alright guys, so that completes the beginner ballet bar. I hope you enjoyed it and got some useful tips from it too. Make sure if you're not already, you are subscribed down below and have also clicked that notification bell so you are notified for future videos. And that is it for today. I will see you tomorrow for the last video of 12 Days of Talia. It's kind of sad, but in a way I'm kind of relieved because it's been very, very, very busy. So alright guys, so I'll see you tomorrow with a very exciting video. Bye!